I'm gonna wait for 2 more minutes. Okay, sorry, I have to talk quiet or I'm cooked. I have to whisper. Alright, how long should I wait? Three questions, by the way. My bad for the delay. I think y'all may be done. Oh, I'm surprised. Anyway, let's see who's on top. Looks like Chris is on top here. Let's move on. Wow, even split here. I guess Lamar Odom takes the lead. Nice derpy. And Odom has a strong lead here. It's always the randoms, man. Whoever puts Victor, bro. Oh, someone got it right. Let's see who that was. It was Chris. All right. So the lead is a little less than. Let's move on. I don't know this one myself. Yeah, surprising one. And obviously no changes. I think this one's kind of easy. Yeah. Nice. Let's go on to the next one. I actually don't know. Look at that beautiful block by Maxi. Yeah, what a beautiful block. My king, Maxi. Alright, let's move on. Hope you go to sleep soon. Always the randoms. So this is like before 2003. It was the Nuggets. It was 84, if I'm not wrong. Anyway, I don't know what question we're on. There's so many in here. Let's move on. Yeah, I think everyone knows this, surely. Whoever gets this wrong, man. Yo, who got that one wrong? Can't believe that. Anyway, I think it's Lamar sold. I think most people know this too. Oh, I only knew this one. Nash. This is Nash's arguably, like, other than the MVP, this is the thing that, like, I know him for at least. It's a pretty big achievement. Did it 4 times. That's a real 3-level scorer right there. No idea, man. I think everyone also knows this. hope. Yo, 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 yo. Who, who put nets? What are we doing? Oh my god, that is embarrassing. For whoever picked the nets, man. It's unbelievable. Oh my god, Lamar, what are you doing? You know the random things, but you don't know. Maybe it was a misclick. I don't know. Let's move on. Actually, first, we're gonna have a 1 minute hydration break, guys. So get your water, like hydrate, and then we'll get back into it. Because the hydration breaks are necessary, Nine, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. I hope everyone's ready. 3, 2, 1. Time's up. Okay, so hope everyone had a good hydration break. Let's move on to the next question, which I think everyone knows. I hope. I'm praying, Good job, guys. We all got a question right. I'm proud of you all. Jimmy closing in on Lamar right now. I think most people know this too. I'll be surprised if you didn't know. Yeah, it's Glenn. 37, man. What a quarter that was. If you haven't seen it, you gotta check it out. He was moving like different in that quarter, man. You really gotta check it out on YouTube when you can if you haven't seen it. It's a banger. You won't regret it. Jimmy closing in on Lamar even more. Lamar is selling. I think most people know this too. It was indeed Kevin Garnett, one of my favorite players of all time. Man, he was something special. My 3 favorite power forwards. Power forward race is difficult, but I would say I like KG a lot. I like Dirk a lot, and I like Giannis a lot as well. But of course, Timmy as well. Alright, let's see the leaderboard. Oh, Jimmy's so close to the lead, and Derpy as well. This is a tight race, and I think this is question 17 we're on now. So we're having a question a minute. Not too bad. I think the chat's disconnecting on me. KJ's Keldon Johnson, by the way. And it was Nas Reed in the end. And Jimmy takes the lead by 10 points. Oh, that is tight. Wow. Very tight indeed. Let's get on to the next question. Which team won the 2011 NBA championship? This was a goated championship, man. It was the Mavs. Man, Dirk. That's the reason I love Dirk, that championship run. That just shows what he's all about. Humble man. And with all respect, his loyalty as well. You know, that's why Dirk's one of my top 10 favorite players of all time. I love the way he played. I mean, people say how Steph Curry changed the game. Dirk changed the game as well. He was the first, real good 3-point and mid-range shooting big. So that also kind of shifted the game a bit. So, I mean, you got to give credit to Dirk where it's needed, you know. And Jimmy's still in the lead with Derpy in third and Lamar Odom in second, and Chris in fourth, and Draymond. I don't know how he's in when he's playing 2K, but let's move on. Which player won Finals MVP in 2014? I think most people know this. It was indeed Kawhi Leonard. That was his first Finals MVP, and the second one was obviously on the Raptors in 2019. And that incredible Finals run, incredible season for Kawhi and the Raptors. My friend is a Raptors fan, and you know, he talks about that 2019 run all the time. And he also talks about how his dad was at the game where Kawhi hit the big shot on my Sixers. And he has a video he showed me. It was pretty sick. Honestly, got a good angle of it. Glad to hear it, LJ. Alright, let's move on to the next question. After we see the leaderboard, Jimmy on top, Lamar selling as usual, Lil Derpy behind, and Boucher creeping up on Derpy for the final podium place. Let's move on to the next question. Timmy D spent one how many chips? Now this one is somewhat difficult, in my opinion. Of course, he's helping out Ray Allen to go. Wow, everyone got it. You know, with Timmy D, I kind of lose count. I always I think it's 4, but then I remember all those 2000s rings, man. Like the late 2000s ones too. Those are the ones I really forget about. Obviously the early 2000s to the end, 2014. Yeah, Spurs were freaking dominant. That's a real dynasty right there. Jimmy hits 10K points. Derpy closing in on Lamar, and Chris Boucher not too far behind. This one's a difficult one. It's 76. Wow, Boucher jumps Odom and Derpy for second place. Good stuff. Let's get on to the next one. I think most people know this one too. Yeah. Stockton, obviously, with 15,000. he's the one who, set up Malone for all those buckets. Speaking of Malone, I mean, I know like what he did is like really bad, but like a lot of people don't give credit where it's due to it. His scoring ability and the amount of points he really racked up in the league, third all time in scoring. And I feel like people don't like really appreciate that as much because of what happened. But there's no denying he was a baller back in the day, man. I think he deserved that MVP in '97, but of course, MJ took it personally, as he always does. Let's move on. Who has the most MVPs? MJ's got 4. LeBron's also got 4. I think Bill has 3. But the finals MVPs are more. And then Kareem has 6. Correct me if I'm wrong. Chat. I think I'm right here. Yeah. Jimmy's still in first. Yeah, you guys can see. It's pretty tight. Anything could change in these last few questions here. This one's a good question. Yep, it is Nate Robinson. Nate Robinson, man, one of my most. I think he deserved a couple 6 Man of the Years. He was a baller, man. He's like what passion for the sport's all about. He's like the better J.R. Smith with like more IQ, His dunking, man, does something special. What a great player. Truly, like, deserved those dunk contest wins. And I feel like he could have been something more in the league with a little bit more height because his vertical was like really good. Anyway, enough yapping from me as Boucher takes the lead with a few questions left. It's going to be a good race to the end here. As Lamar is also close to Jimmy, only a few points away. This one's also a good question. How many teams has Dennis played for during his NBA career? And it's a lot of teams. Wow, everyone got it correct. No changes in the leaderboard here. Let's move on to the last few questions. I think everyone knows this too. Maybe not. No. I wonder who didn't answer. Let's find out. Yeah. Oh, Derpy. It's alright. It's a tight race for the win here. One mistake could make you lose everything. Let's get into the last 4 questions. Well, that was quick. Boucher in the lead, Jimmy in second, Lamar in third, and Lil Derpy in fourth. Entering the last few questions. it's LeBron. To the final question of the video. Let's see the results. Congratulations to the list. 19,000 points. LeBron. Kahooot. Thank y'all for playing. Good job, everyone. And wait, I'm going to show y'all one last thing. A couple of edits that I've made that I haven't posted yet. I want to show y'all before, and let me know what you think. Alright, we're going to do this one first.
Jealous of the fiends, like why you always on the phone? Locked out like a function. Phone keeps having a function. People boy got the party. This song you national anthem.
What do you guys think? Is it tough? Yeah, you might want to turn it down for the other edit. That one's also equally as loud. Alright, let's do the next one. I'll make another one for tomorrow. Don't worry.